do need to get like a bottle, you need to get like an Aquila as well, and a couple of levels so that you have enough to work with in terms of your illusions and Riptide. But I don't know if they're going to give him much room to work with in terms of the jungle. They might just try to get him kills with Universe top. Already some aggression coming out. They're going to head up top. They're going to either try to test this top rune or get a kill. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, we better get these introductions underway. And just a side note, I love the Rubik last grab. They have some of the biggest plays in Dota thanks to a stolen song. So, well, we could be seeing something like that here. It's going to be Lanham out in front right now, leading the charge on his support Shadow Shaman. We have Burning back again, doing a re-pre on the Medusa. He brought back a big win over Vici Gaming just before. Ice is going to be playing the support Rubik. Nearby, the director, Mr. Zhao 8. He's going to be playing your Shadow Fiend. And last but not least, it's going to be ROTK pausing it up, playing the Bat Rider.
Good stuff already. I mean, we actually avoided a pause in our first game, I believe. That was fantastic. That was the first game I didn't have a pause.
I think of the night. This one has ruined it all, I believe. I think my first game with Blaze, and both games with Blaze also, no pauses. Very happy.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. I screwed everything over for you, I guess.
It's okay. It's not a long one, apparently. So ROTK shakes it off a bit. I wonder also, apparently, Burning broke his mouse at the end of the last game. So hyped up, and when he got that rampage, he broke his mouse. I wonder if they had to get him a new one and how that situation went down. That was so he's working with a new mouse.
I wonder what mouse he uses. Like, that's actually so uncomfortable. Like,
I think he uses his mind. I think he just puts the cord on like a suction cup, puts it on his forehead, and then the game gets played. Like, he's that good.
All right, hit the creep now. Good. I got the last hit.
I just close my eyes. He goes silent.
He's literally Neo from the Matrix. AUI's going to walk forward. There's going to be a Riptide. Universe is got no skill in Berserker's Call yet. Burning taking a lot of damage. The Riptide going to work. They're going to turn their attention towards the top area where Ice and Lanham are making their way out of there and actually get both bounty runes. Sumail gets the top one. Bottom one goes for Fear on the Slark. So speaking of your Evil Geniuses roster, the boys in blue. Fear, Old Man Dota on the Slark heading bottom. Mid lane it is going to be Sumail, the young and up-and-coming player on the puck. Top lane, AUI 2000 smoked up in the Naga Siren, PPD with him on the line, and Universe Sahiro Neo playing the axe. This guy's a man. Lit up top lane. Tri-lane versus tri-lane. This could be a lot of damage coming out, and BG have to be very careful.
And Universe, so good. I would consider like one of the best, pound for pound best, as far as off lane play goes, but early smoke here. I'm loving this. Oh, Lanham scouts on over, gets it going to be popped. First spike connects. Owie moves on forward with the Riptide and the Battle Hunger. This is going to be potentially your first blood, and you can't deny that. He is going to try to eat his tango up. Oh God, the vitamins.
Oh my God, 10 HP, dude.
The vitamins. 10 HP saves him. That could have been an early strong boost for EG.
PPD made the right play sitting in the trees. AUI 2000, he got spotted out. Lanham denies himself, unsurprisingly. He lost no gold from that. He had everything he already needed, so he heads back home. He actually is going to bring out a Tango and Salve to this top lane so they can get some extra reinforcements in terms of regen, and I think this is the right decision. They thought maybe this was going to be, you know, just a hero, like one hero top lane, but now they realize this is an aggro tri-lane situation, and it's going to be sketchy. They don't want to get caught out and die.
This is a lane I don't want to even move my camera from. I mean, what were we looking at really mid lane? Is Sumail going toe-to-toe with Zhao 8? I don't imagine until level 6, unless Sumail really oversteps somehow, that there's going to be a kill there. Looking at bottom, the Bat Rider versus Fear. Well, that's going to be a strong matchup for Fear. As far as he's going to have a hard time. ROTK's Bat is going to be having his number, but top lane, like I said, action-packed. Already at the creep cutting, happening out for Universe. Telekinesis pulls him right back. Lanham steps back for a moment. Still not enough for the shackle, but they're moving forward. Right clicks are going to be there. Universe is in trouble. Oh, and he pops the Salve. Salve, it is going to get canceled. Lanham is still on hot pursuit. Get the hell out of this top lane. You are not going to get so aggressive with me. And now PPD, Earth Spike, a little too early, not going to catch the mark.
Don't body block him, dude. Come on, what are you doing, PPD?
Move, damn it. And now he steps back to Sheep's there. Are you going to the high ground? Oh, he falls short. Ice almost tried to get that one, and PPD.
Oh, the haste rune. Oh my, how lucky can you get? Yeah, Universe not having boots is really a problem. Like, he can't get away with that kind of a play without boots, and he's close, but he has no regen now. He used all of his tangos, he used his salve as well, and he has nothing to work with. No tranquil boots coming out for a couple of minutes now, and this is sketchy as all hell.
Yeah, well, he's going to probably share some tango love in here. Yeah, PPD hands one of them little vitamins over, and he's going to be fine. Slowly regens his way back, but Burning wants to hold control of this game. And Big God are looking to take things on their pace, on their terms. They don't like these young, rambunctious kids getting up in their face behind their towers. That's not what we like. We're old men. So for now, they try to take the creep equilibrium perfectly right outside the tower range. And now they have free CS to work with here. For the rest of the Evil Genius supports, they're on the move. They're looking to get action done, so they're going to head elsewhere and see what they can do.
They're like, this aggro trialing is an awful idea. It's just time to leave. Just not do this
we
anymore.
Tried that. We were all in for that first blood. It didn't really happen, and now we've got to go. So
I mean, if that first blood had actually gone, that lane would have been so much different. There would have been boost first for Universe. He would have just ran the lane. They couldn't do anything to him at that point. And it really just comes down to AUI getting caught out and getting scouted out by the Rasta. So that's okay. They are going to try to secure some farm for Fear in the bottom lane. Pounce is just going to connect on ROTK, but he can't do any damage. He's going to pop up a decent amount. Here's going to be the Earth Spike. This is going to be enough, and Fear can't get over there.
Oh my God. Flying Frog says no can do, and ROTK bottles up and goes right back in for PPD. The wand's going to be popped. Darthback zones him back a little bit, but ROTK wants to chase, I'd imagine. He's still got the stickies, but he bullies him back. They would have loved to have that kill, because while they've been moving around that top lane, ROTK has been profiting a lot. He's 15 and 6 on an off-lane solo Bat Rider. He's almost level 5. Oh, he's going to see a little Sumail take up that Invis rune, and they might make a move onto him. Here comes Universe. Where the hell did he come from? Steps forward. Battle Hunger's going to be out. And ROTK is going to go down. First blood goes to Universe.
Game is salvaged. It's just like that. Well, they might lose AUI, but they don't really care. He's expendable at this point. He's dead. Telekinesis is back. He does get the Riptide off, so he does a little bit of damage before it goes down. But, I mean, AUI is now, for all intents and purposes, an off-lane Naga Siren. I mean, that's not really his job, but that's the job he has to undertake while Universe is in the jungle, getting his farm, getting his Tranquil Boots, and maybe even a Blink Dagger, depending on how long he stays there. So, big first blood coming out. They trade it right back. The biggest deal, I think, is Sumail is still doing rather well in this lane, despite Shao having a decent amount of Necromastery stacks, 23 in fact, and he can hit like a truck. But he's got ahead of the jungle and just try to farm a little bit. Or they might rotate mid.
We got to get these stacks up, boys. I want to raise them. I want to raise them and get some sweet cash here. It's the director, Zhao Wei, very experienced, going against the young Pakistani boy, 15 years old, moving forward now. Right clicks come out. No. Oh, and the coil committed here. Now he sees Lanham. Oh crap, I got to get back. And he will. So the greed put in check right there. Sumail has to commit the coil, unfortunately, but Lanham's right there to save Zhao Wei.
I'm pretty sure cooldown. I don't know. He could have maybe made a play there, but that's all right. He'll have his treads pretty soon, and then he'll try to get to, obviously, that Blink Dagger.
I mean, if this was NEL, he probably would have made that dive. Let's not, you know, not kid anyone, but
well, it's
DAC, you know. Uh-oh. Get a hold of RTK. Make the pounce while simultaneously Lanham gets a hold of Universe there. RTK up to the high ground says, nope, sorry, I'm out of here. But if he's in view, okay, he's able to follow up. I was going to say Battle Hunger could have his number, but he walks away.
That was like one right click from a kill. Big rotations from Lanham. He is saving his teammates' lives right now. This guy's putting out a clinic as to how to rotate and defect early. So we'll give some room for AUI top lane to like throw up Riptides, get a couple of CS leak here and there. He has 4, so I mean he's got something, but your Burning Medusa, unsurprisingly, is your lead CSer at 35 and 11. Actually, Sumail catches right back up and gets 2 quick ones in the middle lane, so they're jockeying for the lead here. And
he's like, no, Mon, sorry. Me now. A couple of easy CS.
So he'll just walk right back down mid, throws up the illusory orb. And yeah, he's actually, I mean, like, this is not an easy lane to be okay unless you get like a lot of Necromastery stacks. It's not hard to continue to stay up in CS with that kind of hero, so Sumail's done a pretty good job thus far.
I mean, you got these opposites here, both PPD and Lanham, the supports who just like to get moving all over the place, rotating around, just trying to pop in when needed or when they're looking to go on the aggressive, or if he's just there to save a friend. But I feel like you got a couple of cores here really farming it on up. Burning in the top lane is really coming back as far as CS goes, and that's scary. You don't want to be sleeping on your Medusa Burning. You're looking to try to get objectives quickly, take down towers, pull away from that farm. Maybe sneak in a Roche if you can, but I don't know. I feel like this is a bit of a slow start for EG. And if they're not going to be going with the late game core Naga, I don't think that's the tempo they want to have.
I mean, they're really banking right now on Universe getting an early Blink Dagger and Fear being effective. But again, Fear didn't get off to a fast start because he was against the solo Bat Rider, and that matchup is sort of iffy for him. So Universe needs to start making some big plays. Sumail as well. Sumail's blink dagger is going to be, I think, maybe even bigger. But they might catch him. There's going to be a telekinesis, and he's in trouble. He's going to face shift waiting room, but he's still going to go down. He's done. He had a loose throw, but he couldn't get it out, and that bounty rune is 100% not worth it.
Guess who was there? Lanham. Just always happens to be around when trouble breaks out. This kid, I tell you what. So with that, they get a nab on Sumail to even things up 2-2, and conveniently, Mr. Lanham also has a sentry ward. He pops that down, takes an ops back. This guy is just someone you role model after if you want to be a good support player. I know we're praising the hell out of him, but he's doing a really nice job. And for Evil Geniuses, man.
Radiant's top tower is
I mean, don't get me wrong, Owie is a player. He's very ambidextrous with how he plays the game. Very smart kid, and obviously can build up the farm here. I wouldn't be surprised if we could look away for a moment and turn back, and he quickly turns into a powerhouse core.
Yeah, but it's just not going to happen it's not going to happen that quickly. That's the problem. Like, by the time that happens, Burning's going to have a decent chunk in terms of items and farming. They're actually rotating heroes. Sumail's going to head top lane, and they realize that Big God's game plan right now is actually just babysitting Xiao mid, and not only babysitting him, but like rotating to get rune control. And anytime that, actually Sumail needs to be careful. Big telekinesis Ice comes in. What a rotation! They are really just going to every lane that Sumail is in and dealing with him there. Like
they're putting the kid in his place. That's what it feels like right now. It's just, they know the puck. I mean, they time it out beautifully with each other. They show that they got the chemistry, and Puck is not... What normally would be one of the most slippery, elusive heroes in the game looks like could be easily taken down in the hands of these players. It's pretty crazy.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, the supports for Evil Geniuses aren't able to keep up with Sumail because he's just kind of doing his own thing for the most part. They're not really able to stick around him, and that because of that, he gets caught out, you guys, so quickly. Xiao is going to be going for the mech, so not a bad pickup there. Burning sitting on a Morbid Mask, actually, for the Medusa. Is this phased Mom Medusa? Like, I haven't seen this in ages.
Radiant's top tower
maybe it's just Helm of the Dominator, who knows? I actually don't know the build that Burning goes
yeah,
on this
Morbid
hero.
Mask is definitely very intriguing here, so I mean, he probably has something plotted out to itemize for this specific kind of a game. It's a unique lineup from EG, so maybe a unique build is in order for Burning. We'll have to see if that's the case, but it's Universe right now. It's on him. He's got 2K gold. We got to get that Blink Dagger, and then it's our time. PPD's been holding this smoke at the ready just for this moment here, so this is going to be the point where EG are going to look to really bounce back.
I think Burning just goes casual and Morbid Mask in a lot of these games. It's really weird. It's an interesting build, but I mean, if he wants lifesteal, that's one way to get it. You can stay in the jungle, farm a bit more effectively. And he actually, because he's not going mana shield, so you can't farm in the jungle as effectively. You lose a lot of health. Alright, I guess Morbid Mask works pretty well. But 3-2 now, and it's not just Burning that's getting farmed. We're talking about Xiao too. He's becoming a force to be reckoned with. His mech, I believe, is going to fly out pretty soon. He has a full mech, so it's coming.
It's coming on that ugly little war. It's coming, but they jump on the mid lane, and we needed something for Universe, and he delivers. It's a dunk in the face of the director. Pa! Gets it done.
Wow, this Blink Dagger just came out of nowhere. Like, they put him in the jungle for like 3 or 4 minutes, and like, boom, there it is.
When I looked at him last,
they just don't expect
he had 2,000 gold, so I'm like, okay, I got a little bit of time to look at some other people, you know, and then suddenly he ganks with the Blink Dagger.
And then it's over, and you're like, well, I guess I should have seen that coming. I don't know, dude. Like, he just finds farm, like... I mean, I guess this is what your job is, and actually supposed to get this done. And it's really good that they get that kill, because you need to pick up that kill with the first Blink Dagger. We say it so often. The same is supposed to be said for ROTK and his Bat Rider, which, by the way, ROTK had a huge lane, a lane that was a lot better than the Axe's lane, and he just still can't get the Blink Dagger on a decent timing. I guess he did go for he went for the bottle, so obviously he had to use a bit more money than Universe did, but...
Yeah. He gets it now, though. I mean, he was getting in like little skirmishes and fisticuffs and constantly brought down to near death, so he had to make these little bit of extra trips to heal up and you know, get ready to go. So with that, they're going to give Universe or any hopeful EG member a taste of their own medicine. Now we got the Blink Dagger. Where's the smoke at? Who's got the Dank to Blaze? It's Lanham here. What a support player. So if they want, they pop it on out, and they can look to get a kidnapping here. So your prize target. I mean, is it going to be Fear Slark? He could be hard to bring down. With the pack this time perfectly, it might be a little too tricky. So after that, do you make another go at Sumail, you think?
I mean, you don't fix what isn't broken. Sumail seems to be the main target. Although I don't know if they know that he's a haste rune. They probably know because I think he got a top rune spot and there was a ward there to scout it out. But I don't know if it's that hard to gank Fear with Blink Lasso. Like, if they're completely... Like, he doesn't know it's coming. He has no idea the Blink's up yet. They have no vision of the Smoke of Deceit gank coming through. Sumail's a fine target if he can get the Lasso before it pops the haste rune. Otherwise, he'll probably get away.
Come here, young
buck.
They kidnapped the little boy and, yeah, bring him back. Oh,
that song's a bit too light from AUI. That's a good try, though.
Maybe he just needs to warm up the pipes.
Like, that, it just dies so quickly. It's like Lasso, Earth Spike, Ether Shock, or not Earth Spike, rather. Lasso, Ether Shock, Raise, dead. It's just that, like, double Raise is probably more than enough.
Now, Lanham just simply drops some flops down the wards, and it's interesting to see that it's Big Gods. Even with the Medusa game here, they're moving, they're getting objectives. Burning's getting involved. We got the Mystic Snake. Wow, that's half his life gone. The Raise actually almost could have got him there, but it was just out of range. Oh, Universe sneaks, tries to pull him back towards the tower. Oh, it looks like they're going to be able to steal Berserker's Call. Not the best
good
prep
old
for a Rubik.
Rubik Berserker's Call, man.
Could you just imagine Rubik? I wish they like had a sound instead of like.
Whatever he sounds like. Fear does get the kill as RTK stays too long. They did not expect Fear to be there. He has a Shadow Blade. And again, items that probably shouldn't be there. You know, the Slark having this item is actually pretty amazing, but...
Yeah, suddenly Shadow Blade.
And I don't mean to sound like, by the way, that, you know, Rubik Berserker's Call is bad. It's just funny that he gets it. Like, Telekinesis into Call is pretty solid.
If you had a Blink Dagger or something, it's still
yeah, I mean, the Blink Dagger is optimal. It's
but
super optimal,
at this state, what are you going to do? You have a smoke and a TP scroll. You're going to walk in and yell at him and just hope that you get to walk away with your life? That's not how it works,
Well, hopefully you get like a Hex from the Shadow Shaman or like a Blink Lasso, and then when Lasso's done, if you still need a way to initiate, you Telekinesis and then Call. The problem with Call on a Rubik is like it's just, you have no health. And I mean, even if you have a shit ton of armor, I don't know how that actually helps you.
I mean, the nice thing is that what if like there's a big like right click to come and he pulls out the Call, gets the bonus armor, and it saves his life. Then,
yeah, I mean, there's always that.
Uh-oh, Burning might not be lapping here. Jump in, gets that Call, and they might go fall for the dunk, but suddenly he has life and dishes out the Stone Gaze as he walks away.
Just a simple turnaround, walk away for Burning. It's just that easy.
Is that same style like a Naga, or you just hit your song, hit your gaze, and you're like, sorry guys, see you later. Universe dunks down Lanham. I don't know what he was doing. Oh, bottom lane gets a solo grab onto him.
Lanham was going to be cheeky. Lanham was like, oh, there's not going to be anybody down here. No one's going to TP for this tier 1 tower. I'm going to pop up my Circle Wards and then walk away. And Universe says, hey, how are you? Just pops up the Berserker's Call, gets the Culling Blade. And Evil Geniuses are not doing a bad job splitting up and just kind of taking different lanes to work with. And
they are swarming towards Universe, and he goes right to ROTK, but that is right into the palm of hands of Big Gods. They're gonna come right over.
Nice. He got the Telekinesis Call. He did it, dude. He didn't have to use Lasso. Perfect initiation.
Proves us wrong. Very effective. Solid steal for Ice, and he makes it
I'm telling you, man. Rubik against Axe is not bad. Like, steal Culling Blade, it's a pretty solid pickup. 350 or 250 kill threshold on a Rubik. Like, that's more than you'll ever be able to accomplish early on in the game. So,
yeah. I want to see the Rubik dunk.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't think I've ever seen a Rubik dunk before.
Oh my god, that would just be the biggest insult. I would love to see it. Could happen here, but oh, RTK. Annihilated. Fear showing. Don't sleep on me. I'm still in this game. Shadow Blade in hand and 2.3k gold. He's going to get farmed really fast. I mean, even Burning could be sweating.
Well, I mean, listen, man. You know they're going to be sleeping on him. They have an Arctic Siren on their team. All right, that's what I've done.
I see what you did there. I like it.
Jesus, that's awful. God. I'm
that
so
was
sorry.
Pretty good. I'll give you props on that.
I'm so sorry, everybody. All right, BKB is the next choice for Xiaowei. He has the Ochre Club. He has the BKB recipe all ready to go. Just needs about 1,000 gold from the Mithril Hammer. Lanham and Ice have been doing a really solid job supporting you guys want to see how a good support duo works, these are the two
they
to
don't
look
have
at.
a Twitch I can really watch or a YouTube video session. I could.
They all stream on the Chinese stream sites, but it's just so hard to like.
The hours are crazy.
Yeah.
As I tell you that I'm casting at 4 in the morning, Mott. But
yeah, well,
normally my normal life I'm not gonna do that. But anyways, yeah, they're no joke. They've been around the Dota block. All right, this ain't their first rodeo, and looking to saddle on up here. OTK scouts out the Roche pit. They want it. Oh, Zhao Wei, double rune, loving right here. Pops out the invis and also brings in the illusion.
They're actually going to put the Super Ones down, have the illusions tank up Roshan. Because the Dark Lord is level 2, so some decent armor reduction going. 4 armor reduction, so Roshan is sitting at 4-1.
I think that's 3.
Thank you.
4-1.
I'm not good at math, as anyone who knows me well will tell you. I just, listen, it's tough sometimes.
Oh, here comes Sumail, just with the orb, obviously not going to commit. Oh, the coil does catch up 4.
Nice.
But it just says, stay there, don't come any closer, please. Get away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's not a bad coil, but the problem with that coil was there's no follow-up. It's on cooldown now. Can't have to use it to get away. Luckily, it's not the longest cooldown ability, so...
They could have been nervous. ROTK was in flight. He was probably looking for a blink. I mean, he doesn't have a force, so he doesn't have, like, the hugest gap closing, but maybe it's just better to play safe than sorry. I mean, it's not the longest cooldown for your coil. 50 more seconds, they'll be at the ready. I don't think BIGGOOOOOOD are looking to, like, immediately push at this point and take advantage of that window of time. So, it's a coil. At least it connected on a lot of people. So that's cool.
We've decided. Well, I mean, yeah, that was a nice impressive coil, and they all kind of just sat there for it. I think if you're evil geniuses...
They just kind of all sat there for it. That's what you do when you get coiled. You just sit there and accept it.
Alright. We're getting clowny. I'm a bit tired, I do apologize. I shouldn't be tired. You're the one that should be tired. Ultimate Orb on the Slark. He's going for a Scotty more than likely. There's no reason to mind anything else. Blink finally done it for Sumail. I'm surprised it took him this long to get that Blink
You can't
dagger.
count on Lincolns. There's a lasso in the game.
You just have to hope Darkback's good enough, I think, against the lasso.
All right, I'll try to give Lincolns his fair share, but more than likely this
Screw that item, dude. Lincoln sucks.
We never see Lincolns, really. Even the Medusa's in this game, and she's like, yeah,
no,
I might get a Scotty too. I want a Scotty too. Screw
like
your
the
Lincolns.
phase Scotty is like super strong all of a sudden, but he even goes face Josh's Scotty, which is like even better. It's like such a good build.
Just the casual morbid mask.
Yeah, I don't know, like that's such a weird pickup. I guess like it's just because he didn't have many mana shield levels early on, so it helps just to farm the jungle more effectively and just stay alive, I guess. It's weird.
It's interesting. RTK almost has his Bat Rider tool belt, Force Staff almost complete. The rest of his goons are able to finish out the tier 2 tower at the bottom lane, committing the wards for it, but it is a trade after all. Evil Geniuses are able to secure a top tier 2 here. Fear rather, leading out the front. Already has the 1 ultimate orb, money for the 2nd. He's getting pretty damn close to this Scotty, and he's ready to kind of go knocking at this top tier 3 if he wants to. But we'll see if BIGGOOOOOOD, mind you, still have the Aegis on hand. And continue to keep the pressure while it's alive. And
for now, Evil Geniuses are doing, like I said, a really good job in forcing rotations from BIGGOOOOOOD. And if Fear gets this Scotty, they're in a pretty good position. Once that Aegis goes down, maybe they can take a couple more towers and even try to pressure high ground, because you still, I mean, again, Medusa's going to get very farmed and it's going to be tough to deal with her later on, even Shellade as well. But I don't know, it's tough because Evil Geniuses don't have the... I mean, Slark's good in the late game, but other than that, they really they have the 1 core, whereas BIGGOOOOOOD have the 2 because of the Shadow Fiend and obviously the Burning Medusa, so...
What do you think Owie's farming up? He's got 1,800 gold. Is it too late for the catch-up Midas? Like, is he going for a Radiance?
I doubt the Radiance is coming out. I just think you could go, like... Let's see... He went for Arcane, so he's going utility. Like you, sometimes you'll see treads coming out on Naga Sirens, and that way you can transition into farming hero later. You can get like Diffusal Blade's fine, maybe even like a Manta style for extra split pushing if you're trying to ride out the game. But he went Arcane, so I don't know what he's gonna go for here. He could go for some utility items. We'll see what he picks up. He does have a lot of money though.
Yules or the good old classic Force Staff maybe. We'll see how support driven he wants to go. It's really percolating my interest here as he holds that 2K. But mid lane, there's the pressure. Tier 2 now. These are the wards being dropped. Mind you, a game where they got feeling comfortable as the game goes on with the Medusa at their back. But there's the Scotty. It's going to be completed by Fear, but the first one to finish this race was Burning. And ooh, sweet, a double stack for me. And he's going to be able to get this farm. They ping it out. I wonder if ELGs head that way for maybe a contention. Nope, that's just free gold in the bank for Burning.
That's huge. That's actually so big. That stacks so much money that just goes the way of Burning and Shoei. Like, it's,
oh boy, the bank of Burning gets bigger.
It always does, man. It always does.
I would love to get a loan there. Absolutely. The interest rate, I'm sure, is just perfect.
Burning is the king of farming and having gold in his pockets. He's a Lannister, for God's sakes. I don't think you watch Game of Thrones, but that's a reference I'm sure a lot of people like.
I wasn't sure if it was like that or Harry Potter or something. I'm sorry. I haven't watched really either.
It's the same thing. It's close enough.
Yes. Castle Dwindorf. Sorry, I've watched a little bit of Game of Thrones.
You're literally throwing out. You're actually just insulting like hundreds of people in chat right now.
No, okay, I like the show, but I have to go back and catch up. So I don't know much about
it. What season?
Here, trying to go for a snipe on the Lanham. It's an assassination. I hope someone was there to get pictures. But jump forward, R2K immediately pulls back. BKB going to be popped. Stone Gaze, but the sleep says hold your phone. Requiem flies. Fear eats a bit of damage and. Well, it looks like there's the Naga trump card from the Medusa. It prevents Burning from really dishing out a whole lot of damage. This is like Naga on Naga action. It's kind of sexy.
The best kind of action. Yes,
in a weird way.
The best.
I don't know.
Shoei's going to head towards the bottom rune spot. Level 3 ult for the Shadow Fiend would have been perfect there. Might have even gotten a kill, but level 2 is just not enough. And they tried to fight him. They tried to single him out with the Song of the Siren and fight him when his BKB was up. But I think Fear and Axe got disabled probably from the Medusa ult. I'm not sure. And they just couldn't fight. So they had to just leave at that point. If they were able to single out him with the BKB on, with like a Berserker's Call and right click from the Slark, they'd probably get that kill. But BKB is still down for 23 seconds. And actually, Evil Geniuses are taking hold of the jungle coming out of BG. So
this is feeling like a bit of a boost coming out. Feeling the vibes right now for EG. Aoi also still holding 2,500 gold now. They make the jump there, get the snap on ROTK. He could be in trouble, and he will be taken down. Aoi helps out with that Riptide, and now Ice is going to be in trouble here. Fear moves forward, but here comes Burning. No Stone Gaze rather yet. 10 more seconds. A trap comes out from Lanham. Pound's able to get away. Fear's under the Shadow Dance and walks on out for PPD, though. Zapped in the ass from Lanham. And still they move forward. Burning has the Stone Gaze. Obviously not effective here as they're not looking the right way, but he still considers a chase, and now they will pull back. It's a long-winded one. Ends up being ROTK in exchange for PPD.
That was a really patient play from Fear to hold that Shadow Dance for that long. And because the Ward Trap came out, and without that, he's dead. He takes one more set of auto attacks from those wards, and he goes down for sure. But they end up trading 1 for 1, and PPD goes down. PPD, by the way, as most support lines do, is literally not buying anything other than like a couple of support items here and there, and literally just saving for a Blink Dagger and try to get that as fast as possible. If AUI goes for Radiance, I'm probably going to have an aneurysm. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's just, it's so unusual, man.
Yeah.
He has 3,000 gold in the bank. He's really saving for this.
The support Naga for First Blood, that didn't work out. Time to go carry. All right. And just, they changed
I mean, the thing
gears.
is, it could actually work out. That's the scary thing, because they're against Medusa. And, like, they're doing a really good job of pushing the waves out. Yeah. They still have a couple of outer towers left to work with, but if he gets a Radiance, who knows? He might be able to farm up enough. I don't think he's going for it, but who
3K gold, what else are you getting at this point?
I don't know what else he's saving up for now.
It's the straight to Rapier Naga support. I've seen this before.
Yeah, he's going to buy like a butterfly.
Legend out there, I once read. With Arcane Boots and a Rapier, the game was had.
That reminds me of something. So you know Spitwater, right?
Yes.
He once gave me some wise words when I was really feeling down about Dota, like about a year and a half or 2 years ago.
Okay.
I was playing just pubs and I was just getting stomped, and I was not feeling comfortable about where I was as a player. And he's just like, you know what, man? Sometimes you just gotta rush Rapier. And I took that literally. I played a game as a Luna, and I literally, this is what I bought. You ready? I went Brown Boots Rapier. I got Rapier at 30 minutes, and I got jumped on by an Axe. within 5 minutes after getting the rapier, and I died. And here's the crazy thing. My team did not flame me once. I don't know what happened, but it was like the gods from above descended on me so that I could have that game, laugh a little bit, not get flamed, and still want to play Dota afterwards. Sometimes we'll all need one of those games to whet our appetite with. So.
And if Owie, I mean, more than likely at this point, he's getting the Radiance. But if he throws on a rapier after you say a story like that and then pulls out the win, this is just a chopped up highlight in the making. So we'll see.
As much as I want to see the rapier come out from AY in 2000, that is a 0.01% chance of happening, I believe.
Yeah, so he'll get the Radiance, and let's say he could be one of the best at stalling out this game. And then when you go into ultra late mode, now you have Evil Geniuses, a late game Slark, and a late game Naga to go against Burning's Medusa. This is a battle of the Titans. Something straight out of Godzilla, for God's sakes, of Dota. So
the crazy thing is that because there's a Slark on Evil Genius' side, I mean, BG can't really, like, the best thing to do would be able, like, to push down, like, the lane and just try to find, like, a couple of pickoffs or to try to push down and defeat towers. But Fear can be literally anywhere on the map. They have no idea. They have to start really emphasizing Sentry Wards because he has that Shadow Blade, and they really need to be wary of what he's accomplishing, and they have to take back their jungle. And they've started pushing in and trying to push them out of their own jungle, but as of right now, that's going to be Relic Gold. AUI 2000 has a Relic in 40 gold. I mean, it is 29 minutes, but that's not bad for support, all things considered.
Yeah, just a Relic right now, and Big God are looking to fight, and what are you going to do with a Naga with just the Relic, and really not a lot of meat? I mean, these illusions might be easy pushovers. You're looking at Zhao 8 now as an Eagle Song. He's almost got the Butterfly. That's going to make things dicey even for Fear to right-click him. They need more time.
No, the courier!
Sorry,
they didn't lose anything. He could just walk there and get it next time. At least didn't have the relic on it. But it's just more gold going the way of BG. I mean, actually, Evil Geniuses made the right play there. They knew they were all missing off the map. They actually all backed up Burning, or rather Fear doesn't need to back up because he has Shadow Dance, but they had they had a good idea of what was happening. They didn't give a shit about the courier apparently.
Yeah, but
so
now he's. I was questioning how hard it was going to be to fight with just a relic. Now he doesn't even have that. Pushing in the base. Wards are going to be dropped, and now they dish out the damage. And he says,
but this is the thing. This is why you picked Naga, so that you could clear up the Serpent Wards and just deal with them. And Universe is going to go with the call now as well. Dream Pearl, more step on his shower to push him into the base more. Now he's going to pop the BKB. There's going to be a big ultimate. Fear gets hexed as well. Fear's going to go down. He doesn't have a buyback. What a big play for BG. And that might provide them the tier 3 tower. And Sumail's going to get chased down. He's actually looking for the courier, but oh my god, that turn radius though. He can't even move. The last one goes the last minute from RPK. Got a bit too greedy there. He's going to get hexed up, 2 down. Tier 3 tower's done. PvD's getting Nova. Buyback from Sumail. Again, no buyback from Fear. Big jump in from Universe. Tops the blade now, but the rock is going to be out. He will go on him. No, they actually push him back. Sumail's going to dive back, but they will get 2 jams in from Universe. The 2 coin blades, double kill for Burning. 3 for 3 trade. They're trying their best to defend. They actually glyph. They have Aegis though on Zhao 8. Buyback coming in from PPD, but he's going to walk in. He does not have Finger of Death. They get the melee racks, they're going to back up.
Big hit to the EG base. They don't want him to get away with that. Zhao 8 still holds the Aegis. They want to at least take care of that one. Universe dunk him. Oh, what?
Mech,
it didn't work. The mech saved them at the last second. The threshold was too high. They still end up dropping him. The Aegis will be procced. But I think with that, they walk away. At least taking away that extra life. They do lose the melee racks. So a big hit. Evil Geniuses know that Big God maybe wanted to bring it in the late game, and they changed gears and tried to put together a more dominating late game force. It looked like Big God maybe got online and were ready to go a bit too soon.
I'm pretty sure they looked at AUI and they were like, okay, this guy's farming our jungle. He hasn't bought anything other than Arcane Boots. He still doesn't have anything other than Arcane Boots. He's probably going for something like a Radiance. Yeah. The crazy thing is that AUI, once the courier comes back alive, he'll have it. Or he's going to go buy the relic now, and then he's going to have it very soon. But Big God are already posturing inside of Roshan despite it being down for some period of time long. He's got no ward. He's just sitting inside the pit for whatever reason, so just chilling.
Net worth is probably one of the steepest drops. I mean, you look at that, that's like a roller coaster I would not want to get on. And XP is almost the same there. Big things from Big God. Jump up. Lano could be in trouble. Dagon and the follow bottom attack secures it. Xiao's gonna get spotted, but he gets stunned. But now they get Sumail again. RTK has just had Sumail's number with these lassos all through the game.
Yeah, no, RTK's played a very good Batrider game. These lassos have been on point.
That's why I was like questioning the non-ban to it. I feel like BIGGOOOOOOD, whenever they have the opportunity to get Batrider, they just snag it up for RTK.
Certainly a good hero. Solid hero. It always has been. They're going to walk up to the 2-3 tower in the middle lane. Like the Circus Call is going to go. Alright, here's the fight.
Gaze, burning. The song is going to cancel it, looks like, for now. And Xiao will walk back. BKB'd. But it looks like it's only temporary. BIGGOOOOOOD are going to still continue to push on in, though ROTK's Firefly could come to a close. Obviously not being able to work with the lasso here. They slowly just pelt from the low ground. Burning with that Eagle Song, extra boosted damage. And really, Evil Genius is kind of questioning what their next motive is. Fear tried to sneak forward, pulled back, goes it again. Pounces, not getting catch. But, oh, it did catch, but now it gets forced away from home. Universe moves in and tries to get the burst on the Xiao. Oh, Xiao wait fingered. Call. Burst, and there's the Requiem. And unfortunately, that's going to be a big turnaround for EG. And now Burning trots on forward, back behind Sumail, gets the lasso off, dagging on the land, but now he gets kidnapped again. ROTK constantly grabs him up with the lasso. That time off cooldown and at the ready. Fear even pulling out the buyback for this one. BIGGOOOOOOD walk away with big winnings again. They don't get the tier 3 tower down, but it's a big fight for them.
Fear's not going to be denied. Bash? Ooh, no first hit bash for Fear. Unfortunately, the RNG was not with him there. Buys back as he gets just enough gold to do so. And he finds nothing off the back end of it. I think they probably take the base, though, if he doesn't buy back. So at least he pushes them back from their tier 3 tower, and that did take a lot of damage. Now there's a Butterfly on Burning. He's Butterfly, Manta, Scotty, FaZe at 34 minutes into the game. His GPM is currently above 600, and he'll probably increase as the game continues. So as much as AUI is going to try to farm out this Naga Siren Radiance, and well, I mean, his next couple of items as he already has the Radiance, like, if Burning keep, or if BIGGOOOOOOD keep doing what they're doing here and just trying to pressure the towers and take buildings, I think they probably just take the game. Evil Geniuses are a bit too far behind now, and they have, I don't know if they have enough time to catch up.
They just need to stall while they can. They have one of the best at doing it in the game. It's with this Naga. Lots of potential creep cutting is probably going to be in our near future here to even try to salvage what they can with a little bit of backdoor protection. If it means getting that extra bit of time for Aoi on his Naga to get 1-2 more items, and then at that point we might be able to break even in some of these engagements and slowly take it back. But Burning Medusa after all, and well, we already saw him earlier today / tonight be able to bring a game back against VG Gaming, and he's looking just as farmed at this point. That Butterfly recently complete. What the hell are you going to do with that Morbid Mask, Burning? Can you please just sell it already, or decide to turn it into something? I don't know. For me, it's almost becoming an eyesore, and was turning out to be a beautiful inventory.
Yeah, he's sold it, I think, the past couple of games. He's kept it one game that was kind of short. I don't think he turns it... You can turn it into Satanic if you feel like it, but I'm not sure. I don't think he does that. And... yeah, I think for now, they're more than content with just farming. I feel like they should be pushing into the wave and pushing into the towers and trying to make something happen, but... it's just... the fact that... you know, if you get a Naga with a Manta style and a Heart of Trask, but these illusions are going to be a lot more difficult to deal with. For now, you just right-click them once or twice and boom, they're dead. It's not even an issue, but you let this game go on a bit longer and all of a sudden you're in a position where the creep cutting is not only going to be the only issue, but it's going to be Naga Siren with, you know, towers, you know, falling to her illusions alone. So they got to find Roshan and they got to push down and try to finish this game off.
Roche is back up. It wasn't that long of a timer, but they haven't really scouted out yet. Just kind of create a little bit of space for themselves, so that way they can have the space to move in there and get the job done. It shouldn't take that long with your Shadow Fiend and Burning with his new right click. I'm sure it'll be pretty swift. So Evil Geniuses, they're banking on this. They smoke. They head that direction here. It looks like they might go for a Roche contention here. Oh boy. Do you think they could do it? Universe with his blinking axe, is that going to be enough? Played
I think they could. I think they can absolutely do it. They have a lot of damage, and they're going to song up, and this could be a good fight for them. Universe is going to get into a really good position here, but he might not be able to do much. If Berserker's Call is going to go, they're going to get the air spike. Xiaowei, he is going to fall, but the Requiem is going, does so much damage. Fear won't have buyback if he goes down. They're going to lose 3 heroes. Burning with the split shot decimates everybody. The support is placed down. Fear is going to go down. He is dead for 90 seconds. Take Roshan if you want, but you can just push down mid, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to try to finish this game off.
Oh, man, oh, man. The Requiem also just so much AoE burst. It makes for easy peasy cleanup. You got so much damage spreads already coming out from Burning's multi-shot. Lanham and his drops down the wards. The Ether Shock also has a huge spread. They just, it feels like EG get hit all at once, and there was just no coming back. And with that, they move on into the base. No buybacks whatsoever on the side of EG right now. And only a little owie Naga who's trying to just turn it to his own critical mass. Cannot defend. So with that,
this
your
might
mid lane
actually
just
down. Be Mega Creeps.
Yeah.
His Fear is dead for 46 seconds. Universe is going to have to put in so much work. Are they actually going to back from this? Burning, are you serious? Like, I know you like to play things safe, dude, but like, come on, man. I mean, I know Universe is scary. I don't know how scary he really is, though.
You could have at least finished off the 1 racks at the top lane.
Yeah, seriously, go to the range racks, force out a glyph, do something. Like, you give 30 seconds. Whatever, they'll take Roshan. I don't know, I'm getting upset for it. I'm popping off.
Slow and methodical is the way here for Big God. They feel a nice, comfortable lead. I mean, look at the graph.
It's ridiculous. Like, I love the fact that they're so patient.
I'm going to say they're disciplined.
Yeah, exactly. It shows that you are disciplined in the game of Dota. But from a spectator standpoint, oh, okay. Or just by rapier, I guess.
What? They say, Mod, they say, screw you. You want discipline? I'm gonna pour some spicy salsa all over this crap and really go to town.
You know what? This is what they wanted to do. They wanted to act like they were being disciplined, go buy a rapier, get Aegis, pick up the rapier, head down bottom, and finish the game off. It's like, okay.
It's like a boxing match, and you finish 1 round, and you're surprised the guy made it out of that round, and now the next round starts, and he's got a punch, he's got wound up back behind, he's ready to throw it. This is Big God now, but what about the defensive EG? They got to put something together. Oh no, preemptive call, Fear gets together, and they go right back to the base, but they can't get away. Oh, a kidnapping. Universe is going to get pulled right back into the mix, and Burning unloads his new pretty rapier. The right click comes through the blade mail. Not going to be too useful as the stun was there. And here we go. No one gets dropped, thankfully, for EG, but this looks to be the last high ground defense.
They saw that rapier and they backed the hell up. They were like, nope, 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 we're not fighting into that, boys. Let's get out of here. They can kill Burning still. He does have the Aegis, so they have a couple of free shots this tower. Song's going to go. They'll clean up the wards quickly. And Fear's going to walk in. They're thinking about going ice. Actually, just high ground. They blow up the Rubik. They're going to blow up Xiaowei as well. He might not be able to get the cheese off. He gets bashed. He's going to fall, but Burning is going to go to work. He gets 2 kills immediately. PPD is going to fall as well. Fear's going to get right clicked. He's trying to get up, but the Scotty slow is too real, and he is stuck with the rock in a hard place, and that is GG. Well, the old boys, they do it again. Burning, he played a miraculous Naga Siren. Xiaowei, not too shabby himself, and the Legends, they come out on top.
Beautiful work there. Big God get it done with a more standard kind of a lineup. Evil Geniuses, it felt like they were trying